Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Dale Federico Show. Today we're going to be talking about the National Football League. Week 2 just wrapped up, and what a week it was. Jack Zapora is going to join the program again, and yeah, the Dale Federico Show, rolling out some episodes. Here we go. Hey guys, look who we got back here. Jack Zapora joining the program. Jack, how you doing today, buddy?
Good. How are you?
Man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. It's victory. Well, we're recording this on Tuesday, so it's Victory Tuesday for us. The Dallas Cowboys
Let's
beat the
go.
New York Giants in an absolute overtime thriller. Can we get your first thoughts? I know you were working during the game. I know you watched the highlights, but let's get your first thoughts.
Uh, Not satisfying win. Uh,
Yes.
Corners are trash. Our
Yeah.
defense is trash.
Yeah.
Jerry signs Clowney right after for a reason.
Yeah. That was. I actually.
Not the
What's your
best.
thoughts on that signing? I think that's a pretty good signing, but it's not going to help our secondary. But
Oh,
it will help our
So,
pass rush just a little bit.
so why trade Micah?
Yeah,
Just to
they'll
sign
do it. Well,
the
what do you
pass
think about
rush?
it? When they traded Mike, we have all this cap, man, for the next like
Yeah,
3 years. It's crazy. But let's see how Jerry spends it, because someone's going to get overpaid, and it
it
might
might
have
be
been.
Clowney.
And yeah, actually, what did the deal come home?
I didn't see the deal. I
Yeah, I
just
didn't see
said
the deal. I just kept
fine.
on saying it was team friendly, but with so much money, Jerry always gets happy with money, gets greedy a little bit with money. Someone
hmm
is about to get a $105 million contract, and I hope it's not a fullback, and I hope it's not a kicker. Might be Brennan Aubrey, to be honest. It
I
might
will
be.
say I like the move that he did before the game.
Let me
Signing Tyler Smith was huge because I am a
let me
big
like
fan of
that.
Tyler Smith. He's been amazing on the line, so I think that was a good move.
I
Are
like
they
that.
going after Pickens? Are they trying to sign Pickens? Because
So
I don't know. I don't want him to resign because I don't see the future for the team going forward. Because I think we're in an issue right now. Because who would you rather? You got CD Lamb. Do you really need Pickens right now?
no, you got Turpin. Tolbert. I guess Tolbert
We're
was the
not-
guy in overtime for some reason, so you got Tolbert. Why not?
Oh yeah, I mean I saw the I wonder what they're gonna do. I hope they trade for corners. Maybe sign that corner that they trade this year. They're obviously gonna go after a corner, I think, in the
Yeah, they
deadline.
have to. They have to.
There's no doubt.
Stephon Gilmore's just on his couch having fun.
And
Reunion?
sign him.
Bring him
Yeah.
back.
Why not? Our corners suck.
Yeah, I think it's the defensive coordinator's issue because why are we running so much zone coverages, soft zone? Because Donovan Wilson can't play that. He can't. He
No,
can't do that. He's not
no.
a good corner. He's not a good safety like that. Same Trayvon Diggs. He hasn't been good since his interception season, and
No, yeah.
even in that, he wasn't even that good.
No.
Is that a
No,
hot
he
take?
gets work.
I know I'm gonna get a lot of delusional takes on that, or people are gonna call me delusional for that. I do not think Trayvon Diggs has ever been worth his money,
No.
and I don't think he's ever been good.
That- I mean, that's a fair criticism. It's fair criticism. All right. I mean, he get paid the big bucks. He should be shutting down top wide receivers, and he's
Yeah,
not.
and
He's
then,
gonna be out.
and then if you think, yeah, he's gonna get hurt soon. He's gonna be out for the rest of the season. His best friend Michael Parsons just got traded.
Gonna
Uh, so yeah, he's probably. I think this is his last year. But the reason why I say this is because if you remember that interception career season he had,
hmm
he would. It didn't even matter if he gave up 100 yards. All the
Oh
people were
yeah.
talking about, oh, he got an interception. That's one more to the record.
Yep. It's not a good corner. That's not
Yeah,
a good
not a
corner.
good corner. He's not a hey, maybe if he was at Alabama and stayed at receiver, he'd be a pretty good receiver, could catch the football.
Yeah,
Can't cover
but
though. He
that's it.
cannot. He can't cover. But people talk about same thing with Bland. Bland just got the money because he could catch interceptions and run him back to the crib. Hey, there's a lot more to be in a corner than just catching interceptions and cribbing them to the house. You got
hmm
to cover the best of the best, and they
hmm
can't do that. I'm sorry.
Didn't they? I think our defensive coordinator even knows that our corners are trash because if you look at it, first week did they not play man at all?
No,
There was I remember seeing something online, a zero
zero
percent
percent
man
snaps.
coverage.
Yeah, 0% man.
They so we
All
know
zone.
we
That's
know fans that they have no faith in these corners.
Exactly.
That's
And
what
and,
it
and
is.
he's trying and Matt Eberflus is, trying his best. You
He is.
know, he's trying his best to get these corners rolling. But when you make Wan'Dale Robinson look like a complete stud receiver, you have a bigger issue in your hands than the pass rush.
Dude, if Russell Wilson in 2025 is getting 500 passing yards,
Yeah.
that's concerning. Because
Yeah.
that guy, no,
And he broke under pressure so hard in overtime when he threw the
bad.
interception. By the way, people watching it, Dallas Cowboys won in overtime 40 to
Yeah.
37. Brandon Aubrey kicks a 64-yarder with the time expiring in the fourth quarter, and then not walk-off field goal in overtime with time expiring wins the game. But yeah, go on.
Great game. Great game. Decent win. No, but I have no faith in this defense.
I know.
Can they go 9-8 with this defense? Probably. But once again, we're wasting a career year for Dak Prescott.
And Dak Prescott.
Our offense is actually pretty good and legit.
Their offense is disgusting, minus
Yeah.
Terrence Steele. Not a fan of Terrence Steele here.
Really?
No,
Really?
I think he's sluggish. I think he's slow. I just think there's a lot wrong with him, and he's probably one of the only guys replaceable on this O line because Tyler Booker's killing it.
Yeah. But we also have an injured line. Cooper Beatty
Mm.
is out for
The
what, six
center,
weeks?
yes,
Yeah, 6 to 8 weeks, I thought. I
6 to
saw.
8 weeks. That's what I saw too. 6 to 8 weeks for Cooper Beatty, right before overtime started too. I was like, we lost. The
Brutal.
Dallas Cowboys lost
Hmm.
when I saw that, and then they did muff a snap though. One snap was muffed.
Yep.
And then Dak Prescott, being a complete legend he is, jumps on it, saves the game for the Dallas Cowboys.
And wins it for him,
Yeah,
basically,
wins
on
it.
his own.
And if we look at Russell Wilson for a second, all right, in overtime, their third possession of the game, or third possession of overtime, or was it their second? I'm trying to, throws an interception.
Third one. Yep.
What is he doing? They had the game won right there. They just had to drive down the field. They didn't have to throw bombs.
That's a Brian Doble question right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
That's bad. That was bad. I don't understand why you're chucking it deep there when you don't need to.
Yeah. It's
Just
because
move
yeah,
it.
you were cooking them all. You were cooking over the top. You're cooking the corners over the top all game long.
Yeah, but it's like
Every
but you're
time.
throwing into double man coverage. What are you
Yeah.
doing? That is just not a good play. It was
Terrible play.
yeah.
But overall, what I like to see from the Cowboys offense, they have one of the best offense. Starting to get banged up on the O-line a little bit with Cooper Beatty.
Scary going
Loving
forward.
what I'm seeing out of Javonte Williams.
Oh yeah. That guy's
He
a fucking beast.
he actually he's a monster.
He is.
He's a complete monster. Hurdled the guy, kept the drive alive. That's the play that I remember. Javonte Williams is looking like he's back pre-knee injury,
I agree.
and I'm
I,
loving it. Miles Sanders, on the other hand, not a fan of him.
no.
He
No.
could play out. He can rush for 200 yards in the game. Won't be a fan of him.
Okay, wow.
I just won't. I want Jadon Blue to get healthy so we can see Jadon Blue. And I think Jadon Blue will be the perfect two back behind Javonte
Yep.
Williams.
I agree. I agree. I
Um,
agree.
if another other things is George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. We're now dishing the rock to both of them. Thank God
Yeah.
he did it. Tolbert, don't know why he was the guy near the end of the game.
Yep.
If you look at the winning drive where we had to drive down the field, GP3, CeeDee Lamb, both got the ball. Turpin, loving Turpin.
Yep.
He's
They got
actually
paid for
been
using him.
he's the way they use him is very creative, and I think that's a good thing for Brian Schottenheimer
Mhm.
because he's an offensive minded coach, obviously.
Yep.
Was offensive coordinator for the Cowboys last year. Now he's that coach. How they're using Turpin is perfect.
Mhm.
UFL legend, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, that's what a find by the scouting department there. But I
I
think
agree.
I think everything overall with the Dallas Cowboys is good. But let's move to the New York Giants.
Garbage.
Their defense isn't good.
No.
We were picking them apart. Their pass rush though is good.
Yep.
I really like Dual Carter's coming into his own.
Hmm.
Brian Burns coming into it. Brian Burns, right? Brian Burns is that the reg? For the Giants?
I thought it was.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know why. Every time I want to be right. I don't want to be wrong, and we're gonna Google it.
Yep. Google.
Um,
Too many names in the
it is
NFL.
Brian Burns, right?
Yeah.
Correct. But they're looking good. He's looking good. Abdul Carter's looking like he's getting his own with the pressures. The pass rush is there. The run stop defense is there too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The secondary is also not there. It was a Super Bowl of secondaries this weekend. The New York Giants secondary against the Dallas Cowboys secondary. Sewer secondaries. Terrible.
Yep.
Um, and that's pretty much it. But I really don't even like the Giants offense. I think Cam Skadoo is actually going to be a legend. He
Yeah.
runs hard. He runs hungry.
Yep.
And behind and with him behind Tyrone Tracy,
Yep.
they're creating a good offense there. O-line though needs help.
Yeah.
Four straight flags on the first drive.
That's a terrible way to start the game. Like that momentum is done. Like you can't do that in a single drive. Is that's insane. That's insane that happened.
That was the first time this century that happened. Like,
Really?
yeah,
I'm
that's what they're saying on the broadcast, or the first or second time um this century. But
That's bad. That's
that
bad.
is showing like I was laughing to be honest. They were a penalized team. Though. I got to be honest. Like, they were a penalized team.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
There's no lie about that.
Mm-mm.
And I'm just trying to search how many flags they had.
How many flags did Cowboys have?
Well, the Cowboys actually also had 12 flags. It was a very penalized game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but the Cowboys are usually a lot of penalized games.
They are.
It's their minimum mistakes. It's always been like that. I think it's always been that my entire life that they've been a
Yep.
penalized team.
Yep.
But when the Giants had 14 total penalties for 160 yards. Bad. Dallas
Crazy.
only had 12 for 160 or 106. Bad too. But
Yeah.
when the New York Giants start with four straight flags, five, I'm pretty sure on that drive alone, because I think the kick return. How did the Dallas Cowboys get 12 flags? How do they catch up and only have two less flags than the New York Giants?
I mean, the refs were throwing them though.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was actually yeah, it was a bad reffing crew. It was a bad officiating
Yeah.
crew.
Yep.
Um, there's no sugarcoating that. There's proof in this world, proof in the game. Watch the film. There was a lot of bad calls, a lot of soft calls.
Mm-hmm.
For both ways though. But the
Yeah.
holdings were holding. They were clear as day for both teams.
Yep.
I think some of the PI calls are pretty soft, both sides of the ball.
A lot like that in the NFL. Like in other games, there were some
There was a
soft
lot of questionable
stuff.
calls, a lot of
Yeah.
soft calls.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just I don't know if the refs are just trying to get back into rhythm. Actually, they seem like they're in mid-season form. How many calls they're missing, to be honest.
It's weird. It's weird.
But I think this has to be the first 2 weeks has been terrible for the officiating, and no one's going to talk about it because I don't know why no one's going to talk about it. It has been terrible, and that Giants Cowboys game was terrible. Almost derailed the game at a couple points
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
officiating crew, but it was, you know, that's the Dallas Cowboys New York Giants game.
Yeah. It's the rivalry game, right? I
It's a
mean, that
rivalry
can't
game,
happen.
but one question I got to ask you, okay? Which game is game of the year? Bills, Ravens last week, or
Oh,
Giants, Cowboys?
Bills by far.
I'm
You could
going Bills, Ravens also because we have Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson going at it. In this
Yeah.
game, we had old man Russ and Dak Prescott on a random Sunday looking like Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
That Bills Ravens game though was unreal.
Just the story alone.
Yeah,
What? Less than 4 minutes left. It was 40-25, and they came
yeah.
back to win. That's insane. That
It-
is stupid.
like it is crazy.
Not even close. I think Bills and Ravens are.
1,000%. I agree with you on that one. And you have two good defenses going at it too. Like the
Yeah.
Bills and Ravens defenses, like they're not bad.
They're not bad at all. They're
They're,
really
they're,
good.
they're actually really good. In this game, the Cowboys Giants both defense is sucking off, and
Felt like a flag
Cowboys actually
football game.
what's up?
Felt like a flag football.
It did. Someone
Wide
screamed.
open, wide open, wide open.
Yeah, the coverage there was it was the closest thing you'll see to an actual USFL game, not NFL. Like
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
yeah. And that's
It's
what it
bad.
feels like. Yeah. But let's move on to another game. Did you watch the? We're not going to recap all games, but did you watch the Thursday nighter?
Thursday nighter,
Green Bay,
Micah.
Washington. Yeah, Micah.
Yes, I did watch that game.
What is your thoughts on that game? And I think the defense for the Green Bay Packers are for real.
They're great. They're great. I think they are. I think I think they're better than Philly,
Yep.
personally. I'm not trying to be biased. I know
No,
they're
no
division rival.
bias.
I think Green Bay is a well-oiled team. I will say this though, from me just watching as a fan, I thought Jordan Love, his accuracy is not good.
No.
What I mean by that is there were several times when he's thrown that ball is underthrown. He's not leading the receiver. He's making the wide receiver stay still. You're not gonna win like that in the playoffs. Look how in playoff time, like you got like I know that's nitpicking, but man,
You have to nitpick that. You have to.
it shouldn't have been close. Like Washington, what did they really have? They weren't really scary on offense during that
Wow,
game.
when Austin Eckler popped his Achilles, that was that was
Yeah,
the game ending right there. And then
yeah,
yeah, but they also you gotta remember they had a garbage time touchdown.
yeah, garbage. And what was the
So
score? 28-17, the final. So
18.
yeah,
But it shouldn't have been close. Jaden
no,
Daniels also got hurt too in this game. I think he's
yeah,
questioned for week 3 right
he
now. And
is.
if he
He
can't go, it's gonna
activated.
be Marcus Mariota.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss watching Marcus Mariota. Watching him in college, he was an electric player. Watching him on Tennessee, he was not electric, but he was still good. I think the NFL is a happier place with Marcus Mariota playing football. But I do like watching Jay Daniels play football. He's on my fantasy football team, and
Oh, so you're scared.
well, I am a little nervous. Um, but I got CJ Stroud at the backup, so yeah, I'm very scared actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Green Bay Packers though they're going to start coming in their own. They did lose a receiver in Jalen Reed.
They did.
Yeah, he's out for what
That
six
was
to eight, 6 to 8 weeks or is it?
yeah, it's something like that.
Yeah, he's out
But
6 to 8 weeks with a broken collarbone.
which sucks because he's a good football player.
Yeah,
He's
he's a
really
good football player. But what I'm thinking is the Green Bay Packers offense. If Josh Allen, I not Josh Allen, Jordan Love, sorry, just connected a few times on his missed passes, you could see them putting 35 or 40 points on the board right there.
easily,
Easily.
easily. No doubt, like just missed opportunities that
Yeah.
yes, it's week two. It's this is considered garbage football right now because it's September. It's not the best. So the teams
No.
are still trying to figure out what to run and what not to run.
Yeah.
Uh, but that's the question mark. Can Jordan Love get over the hump when it comes in the playoff time? When it comes meaningful games, Final Four, go to the Super Bowl? Because those passes will hurt you in the playoffs if you
Yeah.
can't hit those.
Unless you're playing the Dallas Cowboys and you can do anything you want.
Yeah, wide open, wide open.
But you're right.
Almost.
You're right. Like, he has to be more accurate. He has to be those passes need to be there. But yeah, it's gonna come with strides.
Yep.
I think they still gotta get Matthew Golden involved a little bit more.
Yep.
I don't think he
Oh
got
my God,
I don't think he
that guy's stupid fast.
he is crazy fast, but they're not using it. I don't even think he had a I don't think he had there goes the 4 Kings sign. But
No.
yeah, it just fell. Oh well, I'll fix it later. But I don't think he had a catch this week.
Did
So
he
yeah,
not?
yeah,
I thought he did.
I don't think he had a catch this week. I think he was shut out this week. But and the reason why, because he had 2 catches in his first debut, in his
Yep.
debut game last week, and then I'm
Yep.
positive he didn't even have a
Right.
catch.
He didn't have a catch.
Yeah, he did not have a catch this week.
Wow.
They have to get him involved.
Yeah,
But
why?
but you know who is starting to get involved a lot more this season? Tucker Kraft.
Yes. Yes.
Stellar
That
game by
guy's a
Tucker
beast.
Kraft.
That guy's a beast. I was like, he really helped them win that game because he had 124 pass receiving yards, sorry, and a touchdown. He was awesome when he knew Jordan Love. That's kind of his safety blanket.
Mhm.
Fine, it feels like really good game from him. Like that's the reason why they won. One of the reasons is
Oh,
because
1,000%. Tucker Kraft. is Jordan Love safety blanket.
Yo, for
And
sure.
that's what you like to see, though, because if you can extend drives and let your defense, and your defense is arguably at the end of the year going to be the number one defense in the National Football League,
Yep.
let them rest, but put more points on the board. Jordan Love missed a lot of throws. I think this week to play against the Browns, they're gonna. I think you're gonna see a lot better game from them just because the Browns
Yep.
are not that good.
Yep.
But you're going to see a lot better game. And this is the game that the Packers need just to figure out every single piece. I think you're going to see Matthew Golden get involved this week.
Has to be.
You're going to see Josh Jacobs play good this week.
Yep.
He's actually been playing good.
He was. He was. He played really well Thursday night.
Yeah. And then you're going to see, I think you're going to see a more polished Jordan Love. I think he's going to be more accurate.
Has to be.
I would be shocked if he goes below 75%.
Yeah.
Completion percent, I'll be shocked because I think this is the week that they get everything going,
I
everyone
got to come.
involved, and I would not be surprised if they put 40 on the Cleveland Browns.
I think that's gonna happen. I think that's gonna happen.
The
They should have.
Packers, the Packers. Oh, you have one more thought before I say the final score? I already said it,
Oh,
but
you're good. You're good.
yeah. Green Bay Packers move on with a win against the Washington Commanders, 27-18. I do not. I'm just gonna go through games that I want to talk about. Let's talk about this actually. New England Patriots, Miami Dolphins.
Wow.
What a stellar game that was. I don't know if you watched it. I don't know if
I saw some of the highlights.
yeah, I saw some of the highlights. Two back-to-back return touchdowns.
Crazy.
That was nuts. All
That is.
right. What a game that was. I like to call it was the early season Super Bowl
Yep.
because, hey, the Patriots are not looking good.
But they're 1-1.
They are 1-1. So, and I think Mike Vrabel is one hell of a coach.
He is.
You're going to see the Patriots in the playoffs this year, and they're fixing out their kinks. The Miami Dolphins, they need to be worried. It's only 2 games of the season, but you need to be worried. And the reason why you have to be worried, the reason why you have to be worried for the Miami Dolphins, Tua looks terrible. Tua looks
He does.
terrible. Mike McDaniels is looking terrible. Like the coaching staff's looking terrible. Tua's looking terrible. The O line's breaking down in like under 1 second. They're gonna have 0.5 of a second to throw that ball away. Defense is okay at points. At some points, when you get a big stop, Tua can't deliver for a first down or keep the drive alive, and that's okay because they're not even that good. They're decent defense. All three aspects of the game is lacking. Special teams is lacking minus the kick return to the house. But then you give up another special teams, you give up a kick return to the house again.
Evens out.
Antonio Gibson. Forgot about him, to be honest, a lot of years. Antonio Gibson returned to the house. Crazy. But I
Crazy.
think if I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, I'll be worried. I think Tua needs to get out of there. He's playing terrible football. He's missing throws, and I don't even know what he's seeing on
I
that
feel like
football
they
field.
I feel like they just lost their mojo. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like they don't have ever since was it 2 years ago or last year? Did they make the playoffs last year? Yeah, they made the playoffs last year.
I'm pretty sure they did.
That the Dallas game that they was that when they beat the Dallas Cowboys by a field goal? Was that 2 years ago
What?
in Miami? Like I remember, like they just don't have that killer punch. You know what I mean? Like they don't
Miami
feel.
Dolphins?
Yeah, they just don't feel like a team where
When
oh
when
we're
you
scared of
when
you.
you when you have an offense of Devon Achane, Tyreek Hill,
Yeah,
Jalen Waddle, you need to move the ball to those three pieces. For some odd reason, those three pieces they can't get the ball to those three pieces. And those are three top dogs. Yeah. Yeah, so we have some technical difficulties right there. But I'm talking about Tua needs to connect on three pieces here. Or actually the offense does. Offensive coordinator, the HC, they need to connect with Devon Achane, Jalen Waddle, and Tyreek Hill. And I think and they started doing that. Like Tua didn't play the worst game,
no.
but there's points and there's aspects of the game where you're looking at the game, you're watching the game, and it's like,
Remember when people were saying
buddy,
it was top 10?
what's up?
Remember when people were saying Tua was top 10?
I remember that. And their argument is because he
Crazy.
led the league in passing yards one
Yeah.
year. Are you
Congrats.
joking me? Throw 500 passes because your offense can't score, your defense can't get a stop. I'll do it. You'll get 5,000 yards
Easily.
easily. I
Easily.
don't think leading the league in passing yards is as impressive as people put it. That means
No,
it
it's
just
not.
shows that you're not using your running back and you're throwing the ball at Chile at times.
Yeah, that's
That's
true.
that's all I see. Because the touchdowns don't like. Let's put this debate to rest, okay? I don't want to be the guy that has to be stat watching, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna be that guy today. I'm gonna stat watch.
All right, you do that. You do that.
So the year that he led the league in passing, it must have been the 4,624 yards,
Yeah, it had to be.
and that was 2023.
Yep.
69 completion percentage. 69. Okay, we're starting off with that.
Yep.
I don't like that. You're
No.
throwing a trillion times though, so that could be good.
Mm-hmm.
Did it read? I'm gonna ask you this question. So I don't think you know what the stat is. I didn't even know the stat on this stat. How many touchdown passes do you think he threw that year? Just if you're leading the league in passing yards.
I'm gonna say he went 28 and 13
You're
for
him. You were that guy because you were damn close. You're that guy. It
yeah.
was 29 and 14. But if you're throwing if you lead the league in passing yards,
Yep.
I'm gonna guess you're throwing a lot. I want to see 40 touchdowns there,
Yeah. You're not.
Just like Dak Prescott did one year.
Yeah. If you don't want
The only stat that looks great here, and it is the 4,624. But to be honest, he was getting them in the red zone that year. So they were just handing it off,
yep.
winning for touchdowns. They were just doing all that.
Yep.
So it does make sense why he did have the 29, but 14 interceptions.
Not good.
Not good. Not
No.
good. He has 103 total touchdowns to 47 interceptions. Can't stay healthy, obviously. We all know that. We all know the reason why.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. So for my debate, Tua sucks. There you
Yeah. Yeah. I
go.
mean,
Tua sucks.
he's just an average quarterback, maybe below average now. Like I don't know, I don't know where you place him. Yes, he's a starting quarterback in the NFL. It's not like he's not, but man, it's like you have two. It's he's kind of has that Kyler Murray effect on him, where
Yeah.
he has flashes of brilliance,
Yeah.
but when he's in the pocket or whenever he is not comfortable in the pocket, the only way you win a football game with those quarterbacks is simple. The play design is them rolling out and they are not in the pocket and they have to make something out of nothing and they score a touchdown. That's the only way they
That's
win the
it.
league.
Yeah.
It's not good football. It's not a franchise quarterback
No.
by far. I don't think. I'm not trying to
Yeah.
be biased. There's there's nothing really to write home about.
But like to be honest, like this game, this is only the second week we're talking about. They are improving from week one. That disaster.
Well, it's
It's
not
not
really
hard. It's
improvement.
not hard.
That's you only scored 8 points
Yeah.
against the Colts.
Yeah.
Like
The
they're
Colts
good.
are looking legit though. The Colts are looking
Oh,
legit.
no, they're not.
Dude, they looked good against the Denver Broncos this weekend.
I'm not gonna be that guy and the conspiracy theorist guy, but where was that leverage? There was no leverage. That
Yeah,
was
there is
B.
no leverage.
That's BS.
My
That
my
should be
buddy is a Broncos fan. There's no leverage there, but we'll talk about that game in a second. That's the only play I want to talk about.
yeah.
But like we're talking about how they have to get Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle involved. Like I'm gonna go back to that point. Where I was just trying. They did get them all involved this week. It just didn't end the way that they wanted. They lost.
Yeah.
The first half they were all involved. The second half they started slowing, not getting them all involved. Is that a great fix by the Patriots defense? It might be. They fixed the areas.
Vrabel has a great defensive scheme. That's for sure.
Exactly. So that could just be it. But it's good to see though in the first half because you need it if you want to win a lot of games, you have to continuously get those three aspects involved in the game. Obviously, they're stars. You pay them the big bucks. They're the best players on your offense.
But what's weird about the Dolphins? They have, I'm not trying to compare, but they have that Cowboys aura with them when it comes to Tyreek Hill wants out last offseason. Tyreek Hill doesn't want to be here. Unnecessary drama. You're not gonna win with that crap in the office, right? Like there's no
Yeah,
way.
no locker room watch that. You become a locker room distraction.
Yeah,
You could be the
and
greatest player of all time, but you're
yeah,
also a 30-something-year-old receiver on a big, big, big contract.
yeah,
You don't want to
and
go? We'll find a player that wants to take your contract. We'll find
no,
a
yeah,
team that wants your contract.
yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
don't get me wrong. With Tyreek Hill is unreal.
Yes.
Jalen Waddle can be good also. He can be unreal. He's shown he could be unreal. I think they'll have no problem with putting if Tyreek leaves, I think there'll be no problem with putting Jalen Waddle as the receiver one. You could put some arguments for some weeks that he is already the receiver one.
Yeah. But the problem is, I mean, the reason why Tua got paid is because of Tyreek in a way.
Yeah,
When that big
yeah,
year, he's throwing him
yeah,
the ball.
yeah.
It's the guy. It's the guy who's getting the ball, throwing the football, right? And he's not. He's
I
not a
like
good
Tua.
quarterback. I don't
But
think
also the
he's
O line isn't
special.
we're gonna go we're just going backwards now. I'm going backwards
Yeah,
actually.
we're going all over the place.
Yeah, we're going to overplay it. So we're gonna move to the next game. But first, I would one take. You can say one more take.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, um, Miami Dolphins be all right. It is time to worry though at the defense. Tua's sluggish start is also a cry to worry, but the offensive line is their top priority to worry about.
Yeah.
He needs time to throw. Yes, he has the fastest receiver in the league right now, Tyreek Hill.
Mhm.
Tyreek Hill still needs time to get open.
Yeah.
Tua still needs time to see him.
Yeah.
So the O-line is the biggest concern right now. And I think once they address that, then we can see Tua to his full potential and see it all come together.
Yeah.
But as of right now, I don't know. You want to do one more take?
I will say this, and I'll ask the fans this: what is a successful season for the Dolphins?
I'll answer that right now, and then people can answer that later. Has to be the playoffs, 110%.
They might not make the playoffs.
I know, but if they have to achieve that one. They have to achieve that one.
If they don't,
That's the successful season. If they don't, they're lucky to be 500. That's be this.
and head coach is getting fired.
Yeah, I think he's a great offensive mind.
He's not a head coach.
But he might. I mean, not a head coach. I think he lost the room though. You could see the adrenaline and how they reacted with him in the first couple years, and it just feels like no, he doesn't even care to be there. He doesn't even
Yeah,
want to talk to the media.
he always seems like he's drunk.
It
Or
does.
like
And
he had
maybe he
some.
is. Maybe he is. He's living in Miami.
He's having a fun time.
He's having a blast in Miami. But let's talk about. So we're gonna talk about a couple more games. I would say we're talking about two more games. Actually, we're gonna talk about the Broncos though. Broncos. eh,
We're gonna talk about a big injury that happened though.
And which one? Which one? Joe
Quarterback
Burrow?
for the Bengals.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk about Joe Burrow in a second. But I want to talk about the leverage play. There was no
Oh
leverage there. What a
no,
terrible way to lose a football game. And when was the last time they called a leverage flag?
I don't know.
2012.
Are you serious?
I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. I think that's what the
No,
broadcaster said. 2012.
it should not
Why
have
are
been.
we calling leverage when there's no leverage there?
Maybe
Vegas
the
made the
referees
call.
have something to do with that.
Vegas made the call.
Vegas made the call for sure. Oh, the money line. The money line.
It could be
Yeah.
that. But that's all I wanted to talk about. What a terrible lose for the Broncos. If I was Sean Payton and the boys, I'd be livid.
Yeah, because that should not have been called.
Yeah, no way. But cool. Daniel Jones looks good though. I'll say that.
Yeah, he looks good, but
Dude, you don't like Daniel Jones, eh? You don't like to see his legs.
I don't like the Colts. I don't think the Colts are a good team. They beat Miami. Miami dog crap. Let's be honest. Not good. Uh Denver, I mean you won because of a flag. Congrats. Like
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
they're
That's
not
better.
winning the division this year. There's no way they're winning the
No,
division this year.
no.
They're not a good team. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to be
No, you're a realist. We like to see
I'm
it.
real. I'm real. Like it's just not a they're not a good team. They don't excite me. They're not a threat. They're okay.
But I do love some of the players on their offense, like
Yeah.
Jonathan
Jonathan
Taylor,
Taylor is a beast. Yeah.
Michael Pittman having a good season.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm liking it. But yeah, you're right. You're 110% correct.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the turf toe injury to Joe Burrow.
Huge
Bengals
loss.
first won 31-27 with Jake Browning coming in and, you know, leading
Yep.
them to victory. I don't know how Joe Burrow got it. He looked sharp first. Let's talk about that. First, we're going to talk about Jake Browning. He looked sharp.
Yeah, he did.
He looked sharp the last time Joe Burrow was injured.
Hmm.
does he run this off? No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say, does he run this offense better than Joe Burrow? No, I was kidding.
Don't say
I was
that.
kidding. I
Don't
was
say
kidding.
that.
That would be great
That's
rage.
a bad take.
Yeah, no, that would be great. That would be great rage bait. But no, he looks good, and probably is he the best QB2 for like best
You
QB2 in the
know,
league? Because bro,
just
he
good.
came in there and he looked sharp right away.
He did. He did.
And leading the
Probably
victory. Because what were they down? 14-7
think so.
before he came in, and then they beat Jacksonville. Jacksonville. I don't even know what to talk about Jacksonville. Travis Hunter, that's a cool story.
Well, there was a clip for I don't know if it was this game or the game before where I think one of the coaches were like, "Okay, Trevor Lawrence, hit the center of my
Oh
chest.
yeah, that was
Oh, that's it.
the
Hit the
head
center of
coach.
my chest, right?"
Yeah,
He's not doing that, and he
and then he
kind
just pushes him
of.
off.
I'm sorry if I see that from my quarterback. I'm saying you're getting off the field. You're
Yeah.
not. He's not a good quarterback. Like all this hype on him. He was the first overall pick.
But
He's not good.
the hype made sense though. He only
But
lost like 4 games in college. He was a starter since he was freshman. He only lost like he didn't even lose a
question
single
for you:
game. No, he
Did
actually only lost 1 game in college.
did Jacksonville make the right decision by signing him to that ridiculous
No,
money?
no,
He has not earned it.
no, he hasn't.
Not a good quarterback. He is average at most.
Yeah,
He got paid what, 100 something million?
yeah, 100.
For what? What has he done? Has he won a division?
No,
He's won what? Maybe one playoff game? No, did he lost that game, didn't he?
yeah, he lost it. I don't think he has a playoff win under his belt.
And we're giving this guy 100 and something million.
Hey, that's Jacksonville though. That's how they do it over there in
That's
Jacksonville.
just
That's how they
dumb.
do it,
Dumb
dude.
organization.
Just wait until Travis Hunter in 4 years to get a new contract. They might pay him $1 billion, $1 trillion just because he plays both ways.
He's a good player though.
Athlete. I actually do. I do like seeing Travis Hunter in the NFL.
I did too.
I do. I
It's,
actually really enjoy that watch. But Drake Brown and the boys are getting it going.
but
Um, Chase
I will
Brown's
say,
looking good too.
I will say this: when it comes to the Joe Burrow injury,
Mhm. Is he the modern day Andrew Luck? I think so. Yes.
well, the thing is, the Colts never addressed the O line.
Never. Haven't even in 4 years since he's been there, or 5 now, or 6.
The thing is, I mean, I was saying this before, like after he got injured, all the Bengals don't really care about their O line,
Mhm.
which kind of is not true. They made they got players, they got decent O line.
But no, the O line still they didn't address it to the part where they can't pass block.
Just
Maybe
the
they can run
guard.
block.
They have two solid tackles and a solid center. It's just the guards that are not amazing, but you're paying. Yeah, I think they paid their O line's getting like high figures, like top 10 left tackle, I believe, or right tackle.
Yeah.
And then who's the center? Who it doesn't matter. Three of the positions they're paying pretty good penny for. My question now is Joe Burrow injury prone? Because every other year
Well, this is what I'm gonna read off the stats.
it
So
seems like it.
he's been sacked 201 times in his career
How long is
already.
he career for?
He has been contacted. He has had QB contact 634 times.
That's crazy.
He's
That
been
is
his pressure percentage is 27%.
that's insane.
It's the O line. I'm gonna die on that hill. It's the O line. And yes, you could say Joe Burrow is injury prone, but look how many hits and contact he's taken. How many
I
times
agree.
he's
That's
pressured.
bad. That's bad.
And then, but now I'm gonna read off Andrew Luck's
Oh gosh. What about
828 QB contact,
oh
174 sacks,
oh
21% contact percentage,
and he's in
28% pressure percentage.
how long was he in the league for?
He was in the league for I want to say 8 years.
Holy moly. That's
Joe
insane.
Burrow is in his 6th season.
That's scary.
That
That's
is terrible. He's the modern day. He's the modern day Andrew Luck,
yep.
but he's getting it worse.
He is.
Like people were probably saying the same thing as Andrew
I did
Luck.
not know those stats.
Yeah,
That is crazy.
but if you go and talk, watch how they used to talk about Andrew Luck, they say he was injury prone too, and then he retired, and then yeah, he had to. Like his body's gonna break down. Turf toe though, I actually didn't even know how significant turf toe could be.
Never heard of it until now.
Um, if you Google it, maybe you don't want to Google it.
I mean, let me Google it, guys. Let me see.
Your toe is messed up, messed up. There's levels to it though. Like level one, so you can play through. You see a lot of guys play through it. I think he has a level 3 or 4 turf toe.
That's not good. Let's
That's
see.
not good. That's terrible. And how to require surgery?
Not good.
That's what you know. It's terrible.
Oh, that would suck to have
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Time you walk. Well, yeah, it would suck. Oh
yeah.
gosh.
And he's out for 3 to 4 months on that.
That's bad. That's bad.
He's gonna
Especially
win the. He's gonna be the guy that won so many comeback player of the year awards. How this line's working.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's like Joe Burrow, like, oh, why weren't you playing 1 year? Turf toe.
Turf toe.
Turf.
Turf toe.
That
Tough
sucks.
injury to have though. You can't. It looks like you can't prevent it, but
No, yeah.
imagine just turf. I got turf toe.
Yeah.
For people that don't know that, turf toe was a pretty bad thing. But if you were like me, you would think, oh, he just sprained his toe or something.
Let's go play football.
Yeah, let's go play football. But let's
Yeah.
talk about one more game. Which game do you want to talk about actually? Because we could talk about one more game and then that Monday nighter.
One more game. What's another highlight? Rams. I mean, this is a quick take. Rams look great. Rams
Rams
look.
do look great.
Rams look really good. They might be scared. I think in predictions I said Rams were going to be in the final four of the NFC.
Yeah.
Like those are my 14. Like Rams look really good.
But you know what I'm actually liking about the Rams? So you're seeing Blake Corman. Oh, so you're seeing Kyron Williams do a great job in the backfield. You're seeing now Blake Corman getting an extension of snaps here.
Mhm.
2 RB system is perfect for Matthew Stafford, aging.
Yep,
Puka's looking great. Devontae Adams is looking good also.
which sucks
That O
because
line's looking. That offense is good. But Tennessee, you got to give props due. Cam Moore's looking good too.
man, he made that ridiculous throw.
To the Canadian.
That was a beautiful throw.
Yeah,
How he managed to do that running. Oh, I was like, okay, this kid looks good. Like
exactly. Yeah. See, he's looking good. Rams are looking better. Rams, they're gonna make a nice run.
they are. Another team that I think is the best team in the NFL right now is the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
I know they're
They
facing the
they destroyed the New York Jets.
destroyed the New York Jets. Baltimore came back, killing
Yeah.
the crowd.
Yeah.
Nothing. Another game. You know, it's a game I want to talk about just because of officiating. Kansas City versus Philadelphia.
Oh my God.
Okay,
So touch push. You're allowed to be offside now?
I don't understand that. I don't
This is a
understand
legal
how before
formation.
we snap the football, my guards are already moving forward.
Yeah.
How the heck are you supposed to defend that?
And it was a touchdown, and it ended up being, they won the game off of it too.
Does Philly scare you on overall team? Yes, but when they win like that, it ruins the game. Like it ruins the
The
entertainment.
tush push. The tush push. I don't like the tush push.
They should have banned it. It was talked about during the offseason. The fact that they didn't ban it is I don't. Are
It's
we going to talk
fishy.
about
It's
it next
fishy, man.
offseason?
That's fishy, man. It's fishy to not ban it because if you look at it, it's an illegal formation.
It is.
And you're not calling the guards moving early because they all move in sync all the time early before the ball snap.
Call that flag, and then they don't do the touche push, and they're back 5 yards. Because
Yes.
it
But
doesn't
you know
make
what I
sense.
think? You know what I think? I don't know what it is. I don't know how this play didn't get banned. I don't know how I don't know how Howie Roseman got everyone wrapped around his finger.
Yeah,
I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he did it. Did he sell his soul? I don't know.
who knows?
Because how is that play not banned? And the way he does trading too.
Oh yeah,
How is he winning every trade? How does he have every single GM and owner wrapped around his finger?
it makes no sense.
But he's a hell of a GM now.
Yeah,
He's one
he
hell of
is.
a GM.
He's the best GM in football.
But if you
Oh,
think about it though, if I'm the other teams, I want to ban that. You have to go against it.
because it's like this. If one NFL team is running it perfection, 110% of the time,
Yeah.
and 31 other teams can't run it like you, I don't think that's the
But it's
advantage. I
because
think
the teams don't know that they have to have their guards move first.
yeah, they have to. It has to be illegal
Yeah.
for what they're doing, and there's no debate. Like the The
And
formations
I think
were.
I think they're honestly told. I think the refs are told. But Ryder Goodell wouldn't shock me if he goes, "Hey, don't call this illegal formation on the Philadelphia Eagles."
We don't want to be
Because you know who's
conspiracy
not
theorists.
even looking good. You know who didn't even look good?
Hmm.
Jalen Hurts, man.
He's
Like he's not good. He's not looking good.
not a great quarterback. Yes, he's won a Super Bowl, but we're acting like
We're acting
he's
like
a
he's a
top
top five
five.
quarterback in the National Football League.
And my thing is, what are we smoking? All right, first of all, how many rushing touchdowns does he have because of the tush push?
All of them, majority of them. Well, he is a good
Majority.
running quarterback. I'll give him that. I'll give him
Yeah,
that.
he's good. He
He is.
runs the football really well. He
Yeah.
does. Does he scare you in the pocket?
No.
No, not even. Buddy doesn't. Buddy is scared to throw deep.
Yeah. I'm
Buddy
scared
is
of
scared
him.
to
I'm scared
throw.
of him when he invades out of the pocket. I'm scared when he invades it. But in the pocket, yeah, you're right.
Majority of his passes that he completed this week. Yes, Kansas City's a decent defense, but weren't they like screens, hitches?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't scary. It's like to me, it's like okay, maybe it's the wide receiver's fault, but the fact that you're not throwing at least 10 to 15 yards, that's I don't know. As a quarterback, I don't like that. I don't like you're not going to win games like that. You're not going to they're lucky to be 2-0. We're
Yeah.
being honest, we're
Because
lucky to be
because
2-0.
they could easily 0-2 if they called the illegal touch push, and they could be if CeeDee Lamb caught the most important passes of his life.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
CD.
we don't. We sit here with the Philadelphia Eagles 2-0. And you know what I hate?
Hmm.
They know no one in the league can stop the tush push. They know it. They
They know.
know it.
Yeah,
But they keep on bringing themselves up like they're the greatest team in football history.
they're not.
They're not. You guys have an illegal play.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are gonna think I'm crying because like no team can stop it. Go look at the formation from a sky cam. You don't even need to see it on a sky cam. You can just see it on the straight. But
Yep.
if you need a better image, there's a
Yeah.
sky cam. Go look at it. That's an illegal formation. If you don't know what an illegal formation is for whoever's viewing this, go download the NFL handbook of rules.
Yep.
Go down to formations.
Yeah.
Read what it says about illegal formations.
Yep.
Now go look at that tush push.
Yep.
And if you don't want to believe what the handbook says with that play, then why is that rule book alive?
Yep.
But they're not the great team. Okay, yes, but they are a good team. Good defensive team.
Yeah. They are
Oh, I
good.
have a lot of heavy hitters.
Yeah.
Offense is good too. With Saquon, obviously.
Yep.
AJ Brown, Devontae Smith is good.
Beast.
John Dotson's coming together.
Yeah. They're a well they're a great team. They're obviously one of the
Great
best.
team on paper, great team everywhere. They are a great team. You have Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback, good mobile quarterback. Because
He's good.
he can create more time for himself. But the one play that I just hate, the one take I hate, he's not a top five quarterback in the National Football League,
Not even close.
and he's and the tush push. That's it. Like that's just all I hate about the Philadelphia Eagles. It's actually hard to hate them because their head coach Nick Sirianni, even though they're in the same division as the Cowboys, but I will be legit. They are a fun team to watch. Nick Sirianni's a fired up legend.
He
Howie
is.
Roseman is one of the best general managers of all time.
Yep.
And then I just love seeing, the boys on defense.
Yeah.
And I am a fan of Saquon Barkley. I just hate how he stayed in the division after leaving the Giants, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah, that's
Absolutely.
it. Like that's what I gotta say. And yeah, they beat the Chiefs. People are saying they own the Chiefs now. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
they played bad in the Super Bowl. They did. The Chiefs did. I don't think they played bad in this game. I
Yeah.
think Xavier Worthy out.
I mean, if Travis Kelsey catches
Uh,
that football,
We're talking about a different game. Travis Kelsey looks washed.
yeah, Taylor Swift.
Is this Travis Kelsey's last year in the National Football League?
Yeah, he's trying to get married, so yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to see what that guest list is like. It's going to be probably four of Travis Kelsey's friends
Yep.
and 100% celebrities.
100% CFL legend though.
Zach Loris, I hope he's there. I hope he's the invite. I hope he gets the invite, man.
He gets the invite for
He
sure.
has to, right?
That's his
It'd actually be
quarterback.
disrespectful if he doesn't.
Yeah, it would.
It could actually hella disrespectful because, man, Travis Kelsey literally wears his jersey on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
what other game do you want to talk about? Because I do not like the Sunday Nighter. It's snooze fest. But we could talk about this. JJ McCarthy's now hurt. He's hurt. He's listed the day to day now.
Yep. Yep.
Um, Or
O-line was not good that game for Minnesota. That's why he got hurt.
they got sacked 7 times.
You wonder why your quarterback's hurt?
Yeah. Like,
JJ, I will say this. JJ, he had moments of brilliance. Like his throws were on the money.
but you want to know something?
Really good throws.
I think
You got to take over. You can't fall that snap.
I think they have the training wheels on for him a little too long because he's played one good quarter at football, and that was last week's fourth quarter.
Yeah.
He's played
Yeah.
now 7 bad quarters of football or decent quarters.
Yeah, not amazing.
And not amazing,
You're not.
decent. But one great quarter he did have was that fourth quarter last week when they took the training wheels off and they go, "Yo, show us what you can do and go win us this game." And he won you guys the game. I don't know why you guys are playing so conservative. I don't know why they're playing conservative with JJ McCarthy. He shows I'm not a JJ
I don't get
McCarthy
it.
player. I know, but look what he won you guys the game last week against the Chicago
Let him
Bears.
go.
Let him go.
Unleash him.
You unleashed him in the fourth quarter, but you're not going to unleash him against the Falcons. It's a national championship quarterbacks going at it.
Yeah,
Michael Penix Jr. and JJ McCarthy, and you're going to keep him on training wheels?
not good.
And it does
Not
suck
good.
that Aaron Jones also got hurt.
Yes.
So but they have Jordan Mason. But,
Minnesota. I mean, who's their
but,
who's their
they're
backup?
injured. What's up?
Who's the backup for JJ?
The backup quarterback for JJ McCarthy is Carson Wentz.
All right, their season's over.
Yeah. But I think he's only going to be out for 2 weeks, maybe a week.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
The injuries timetable is 2 to 4, but you're a football player.
You got to get going.
You got to get going. But there's a lot of injuries on the O line.
Yes.
Quarterbacks are now hurt. You have Justin Jefferson. He has the worst luck with quarterbacks. He goes from Kirk Cousins, good quarterback though for the game, Sam Darnold, and JJ McCarthy.
Yep.
Can we get this guy rolling with the franchise receiver? Or you're just going to waste him year in and year out? What are you going to do here?
Franchise quarterback? Yes. Yes.
But JJ
Yes.
McCarthy is that guy, though. I think he could be that guy. Just take the training wheels off. You had preseason to
Yep.
put the training wheels on.
Yep.
Uh,
What are we doing?
But but
This is regular season. We got to win these games right now. The
yeah,
time's
and you want to win these early games. Like you should be 2-0 right now.
no doubt.
But you're 1-1, and now your quarterback's hurt because your O-line can't block. Yes, they're a little shaken up, but every team is going to be shaken up. It's
Yep.
next man up mentality. Let's go. Get the train rolling.
Just Minnesota, a lot of question marks still.
A lot of question marks. Well,
JJ good? Is he not? He just got to protect your quarterback though. Like you're not going to win any game
yeah,
with any quarterback back there if you can't protect the quarterback 7 times in
yeah.
a game. Man, if what's the
It
average?
actually could be more. I kind of turned it off though. I'm not gonna lie. I turned the game off at 6, but I'm pretty sure it was 7.
Mhm.
Let me fact check that one. I don't want to be an idiot. Um,
Okay.
it was 6 sacks. 6 sacks. Okay.
Still not good.
That's terrible. And the Vikings only had 3 sacks, but it was just not a good game. It was a snooze
No.
fest. The first touchdown came within like within the last 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Like,
Yeah.
it wasn't a good football game. But you know what was a good football game? 7 p.m. on Monday night. Bucks, Texans, Baker Mayfield leads the 2-minute drill down the Texans' throats to win a game.
Yep.
How do you think about that game? What do you think about that
Uh, Bucks are a great team.
game?
Bucks might make some noise. I don't think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. I don't think they'll be in the conference, but I know they'll be in the divisional.
Yeah,
I think
100%. I agree.
I think Tampa is a good team. I think there's a lot of opportunity to go forward with the Bucks in the future. I think Baker's been playing some good football over there in Tampa for the past, was it 2 seasons?
3 seasons.
He's really made. He's like, okay, this is why I was the first over. This was why I was the guy getting drafted.
I think you got to be depressed if you're like Cleveland Browns fan.
Well, Cleveland.
Yeah,
Cleveland, no.
but also the NFL tried to write him off
Yeah, and
at one
then look,
point. Carolina had him playing scout defensive end,
yeah,
and then
cut him. They cut him.
you know who actually saved him? Sean McVay.
Saved his whole career.
saved his whole career. Brings him in short day notice. Plays that Thursday night on like 2 days notice.
and wins the game.
Wins the game, by the way. Unreal.
Unreal.
Just Baker Mayfield, though. He's
You
a
know
dog.
play? You
What's
know who's
up?
play? The fact that his ability to, oh my goodness, it's 4th and 10. I'm gonna take it myself, and we're gonna win this
That was
freaking.
unreal. How did he evade the pocket on that
That
play?
was
That
insane.
was
That play that he made out of the pocket, he basically dunked the defender and ran the extra 15 to 20 yards because he went to the left side, not the right.
yeah.
Unbelievable play.
I think
Unbelievable.
I think Baker Mayfield is the definition of a gritty quarterback. He
Oh
has
yeah.
the balls to throw any pass, and he has the balls to the wall mentality to run that ball on 4th and 10. Because some quarterbacks will just force you on 4th and 10 to stay in the
Yep.
pocket. But
Mm-hmm.
he doesn't care. That's a quarterback that wants to win games. That we saw with Dak Prescott
Yep.
in overtime. He was about to
Yep.
get sacked. And they would take them out of field goal range. He ducked it, snaggled out of that pocket, ran it for the first down, won them
Win
the
the
game
game.
right there. Baker Mayfield did the exact same thing, but this time 4th and 10 down.
Yep.
And
I
it,
will say this: Baker Mayfield, unbelievable. But man, that offense, you get Godwin back too.
yeah,
That's a filthy offense. Irving, who played great? Bucky. Bucky played amazing. He was
Bucky.
awesome. He
Bucky
was
is great. I
awesome.
can't. I wish for fantasy purposes though, Bucky got that last touchdown. Just had the game to White. But yeah,
Same,
Bucky
same.
did play outstanding.
Yeah, I had a $5 bet if he scored and he didn't score. I was happy. I'm like, oh, that's good for me. Oh,
Yeah, it's number one, not number seven.
yeah, I was not happy. But
Um,
unbelievable drive. They deserve it. I will say this: Houston Texans, after their first two drives, nothing. They
yeah,
were
yeah.
not good.
And you
They
know
were
what?
not good at all. Same
Yeah,
with the Bucks offense because they kind of slowed down after
yeah,
the first couple of drives, but they still won the game, right?
yeah.
Except for that huge punt return touchdown. Sorry, not touchdown, punt return. They are not moving that football. That's concerning. There was so much promise with CJ Stroud.
So much problems with CJ Stroud, but I don't know what's going on. Last year, you could blame it on a sophomore slump,
You can blame it there, but I
but
don't
it's
know,
not because
man.
he's been shaky this season, at the start of the first 2 weeks of the season. It just looks like he's. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think he's just looking a little nervous out there.
I mean, he has no. What is his weapons? One guy's hurt. No, a
Like
couple of guys are hurt.
Nico Collins is one of the better receivers in this league.
And he's not. He threw him two once and then nothing,
Yeah,
right? I mean,
you know
Tank
what?
Dell, you're probably not getting him back this year. You got who else is hurt? There's someone else big on their team
They
that's
they
hurt.
have well, they have a bunch of guys hurt. Honestly, I'm not
On
entirely
offense.
sure.
Though.
On offense,
They had another wide receiver, I thought, not just Tank Dell. There's
well,
someone else.
they have their starting running back hurt. Nick Chubb is the
Yeah,
starter.
yeah,
Nick Chubb
yeah,
is starting. Their backup running back just got hurt, Pierce.
yep,
But yeah, Nick Chubb though, by the way, looked good.
yeah. I mean, great play, 25-yard touchdown. Really great play. Looked like young Browns.
The
Nick,
Texans though, I think it's going to be one of these. They're going to be one of the teams that are going to take 4 weeks to get involved.
no,
And
they
and,
screwed.
and, and
They screwed.
sometimes there's a reason why I have preseason football. There's a reason why we have training camp. The
Yeah,
rush should be off there. You should already be connected with your receivers. You
absolutely.
should already be on a hot start. You should already
Yep.
be doing all this stuff.
You should be ready to go opening kickoff of the season. You
Yeah.
should be
But you know what it is? But you know
locked
what
in.
it is. You know what it is.
Hmm.
Each year, less starters are playing in
Yeah.
preseason games.
Floppy.
A lot of more contract disputes are happening in training
Yep.
camp, so they're not practicing.
Yep.
A lot of stuff has happened behind the doors that they just don't want to practice. They just don't care about training camp. They don't care about breaking the rust. They go, I'm ready to play week one. No, you're not. You're never
You're
ready to
not,
play week one, man. The last football you played was probably in January. If your team was bad, your last football you played was in December.
which is crazy.
I don't, you know, you, I don't know. If I was a coach, that's what you guys say. You got to be realistic here with your players. You got to be, if you're
Look,
real with your players, they will be real with you back. And that's all I got to think.
you know
Because,
who they remind me of?
mm,
I think they remind me of last year's Bengals team.
yes, yes.
I think that's my understanding. I think they're going to lose a lot of games. And they might make a run, but they're going to miss the playoffs because of some. I think they're an 8, 9 win team.
Yeah. Well, no, I think I think they could win. I think they can squeeze in the playoffs with a 10 win season.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right there. Like yeah, 8 to 10 wins.
They don't scare you. And there was a lot of hype last year, last off season. Oh
But
my
that
goodness.
first year
Defense
though
gonna
was special. What happened with that? Where's that spark? Where did that spark go?
gone. It's
It's
gone. I think
yeah,
it's like that with a lot of quarterbacks. So like once you get a year in, NFL defenses know what you're gonna do and see your tendencies.
yeah,
That's why it's hard to be a young quarterback in the NFL now.
yeah.
You look at, I mean, JJ, you look at Michael
Bryce Young still
Bryce Young.
struggling, still struggling.
He's not bad. He's not a bad quarterback though. That's a
No,
weird thing, but
but
he's
I
just
think
limited.
I think
It's been way too long though, too.
I think I think there's a system error there.
There's a lot of system errors. Like unless you're, I mean, unless you're a Minnesota head coach who can transform a quarterback,
Yeah.
these young quarterbacks aren't going to figure it out, and then they're going to have to. It's like a Baker Mayfield situation where you're going
Yeah.
to get cut, you're going to get left, and you're going to. I
And
don't know.
I think the NFL lacks development.
Oh, by far.
Lacks
It-
development. Okay, they got to understand there's kids in this world that are coming from
Yep,
college, where your snap count is like this.
you're not going to win
You're
games.
not going to win games like that. They are running damn near closest. A lot of colleges, obviously, there's a lot of colleges in this world. Don't shame. I'm not going to shame this. Don't take my word like this. There's a lot of colleges are running pro style offense.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of colleges running
Yep.
damn near the closest thing to high school level
Yep.
offenses.
For
And
sure.
people are not talking about that. They're saying you're the greatest player in college.
Mhm.
You're going to be ready for the National Football League. National Football League is the hardest league to play in.
Yep.
It doesn't matter how good you were in college. You
Nope.
got to develop them still. You got to
Nope.
develop them. Put them under a veteran's wing. That's why I think I would love. I think the perfect thing is for a quarterback to sit back for year one.
Like Mahomes.
Mahomes, Jordan Love. Jordan Love sat back for actually a couple years. Jordan Love and develop from a franchise guy that you already know his time's taken. Like they should have kept Kirk Cousins or they should have kept Sam Darnold for the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I agree.
Have JJ Sipp because JJ was, but he even though he was kind of already learning, but he was hurt last year.
Yeah.
But this year, because now he's actually playing, shooting up, he could totally
Yep.
learn from
It's
someone new.
totally different. You're still a rookie.
Yeah, yeah, he's still a rookie. Like this is your first time playing in the NFL. But like last year, if he was a backup and stuff like that, like it would have been good there. But you need to
Yeah.
keep it, and it
You
doesn't
need
matter.
to
And they're saying
develop.
we're all win now. We're all win now. You're not in win now because you don't have a developed quarterback.
Oh, absolutely.
You're
I
not in win now, and a lot of the coaches don't understand that. And I think how does it take a regular Canadian kid to point this out?
I don't know.
It lacks development, and you need the development at the pros level because these kids are coming from college, and most of them are just unreal athletes in high school,
Yep.
raw unreal athletes in high school, to now they're just raw unreal college athletes.
Yep.
You gotta turn them into an athletic football player.
Yep.
There's some coaches that did it. Nick Saban did it wonderfully when he was a coach there.
Absolutely.
Alabama is now lacking on that
Hmm.
since he left. I think Clemson does a good job at it.
Yep.
Old Miss does a pretty decent job at it. Those Power Five conference schools do a good job at it.
Yep.
I would say Colorado's not doing a good job at it.
A lot of teams are not do like a
Yeah,
lot of teams don't have great quarterbacks in college.
but not even. I'm just talking about development from high school to college. But now it doesn't. There's not even there. It's just you're good. You're playing now. We will worry about your mechanics later.
It
And
feels
that
like
goes.
in
It's up your.
it feels like in the NFL they are expecting you to win the division your first year.
Yeah, they're
That
expecting
is just unrealistic.
for receivers. They're expecting you to be Randy Moss, Jerry Rice.
No matter what.
Tackles, you're projected to be the greatest tackle of all time. For centers, you're projected to be Travis Kelce. Quarterbacks, everyone's ceiling is a 10-year veteran. Stop comparing players. Just shut up and develop them a little bit. If you think about it, every single player that you draft high will only need probably 1 year of development.
Yeah,
And it is sometimes better to just throw them out in the fire and just see how they do. Like Brian
absolutely.
Thomas, though, had a great rookie year. Looks terrible this year.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
that's a development issue. I just think that's some confidence issue or something.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm saying
mean,
there's a lot of players that you get thrown in the fire and they're good. Don't get me wrong, they're great. Jaden
it
Daniels was thrown in the fire, he was great.
it's like certain teams, like, okay, they got a good young quarterback, right? Tennessee, Cam Ward's awesome.
Yeah,
But you look at their past quarterbacks that they drafted high, what have they done?
nothing.
Now, is that the young quarterback's fault, or is it, hey, maybe our coaches aren't good? We can't
Coaches aren't
develop
good.
our
Coaches aren't
quarterback.
development, but also the scheme sucks. It is coaching. Schemes are terrible.
Cleveland, look at Cleveland. I
Yeah.
mean, the fact that,
Cleveland is Cleveland's a hot mess. And no,
yeah,
and I look at their roster and I just go, you doing? This team is a complete mess.
yeah,
A complete mess, bro.
yeah,
Joe Flacco, though, love seeing him play football. And I think he's like, doing a great job as a mentor quarterback for Dylan Gabriel and Shador Sanders.
yeah,
But that team is a mess.
yeah,
I think that's one of the messiest teams in the National Football League.
easily because they don't even know why. Why did they draft?
They
Didn't
can't
they
even
draft?
give the media answers on why Shador Sanders was drafted in the fifth round. And
Yeah,
why did you draft Dylan Gabriel? And then
just to
sign
have
Joe Flacco.
media attention, I guess. Like at
Yeah,
this rate,
but
like
why
it
do
makes
you
no
need to pay?
sense.
Why do you need to pay a billion quarterbacks when you could pay three or two quarterbacks?
I don't understand it either. I don't. To me, my problem with the Cleveland Browns, right? You're starting Joe Flacco,
Yeah.
which he's almost out the league, right? He's getting older.
He's getting older, but I think he's a great mentor program. He's
He is.
been there
My
for like
problem is
3 years.
you drafted two young quarterbacks in your draft last year, last draft,
Yeah.
and you're not playing them.
Yeah.
Why? So that how do you get better as a quarterback? They need real snaps in the NFL. If you're not going to get snaps, you're not going to do well when we put you in for a key moment in the freaking game.
I think the only
You're going to win.
I think the only real snaps you can get as a rookie quarterback if you're learning is practice. But if you're up 40-0 and 40 billion nothing, so you get those snaps. But like you're talking about real snaps, like you don't want to throw quarterbacks in the fire sometimes.
I get that, but why draft two
Yeah,
quarterbacks?
yeah, yeah. I
You're not
understand that.
losing.
Yeah,
It's just some of the decision making in the NFL. Like my thing, who's a team that they don't know how to develop a quarterback, and they got lucky because of who they signed, the Steelers.
yeah.
They
Aaron
do
Rodgers.
not know how to develop a
But
quarterback. They just don't.
they could find a way to develop Will Howard because I think that's a steal where they got
No,
him. If
I
they
I
can
think he's
find
a
a way to
player.
develop Will Howard, they should be all right. But yeah, they got lucky with signing Aaron Rodgers.
There's so many teams that I think are scared to draft a quarterback because they know we can't develop our quarterback. Our personnel is not good. Our coaches aren't great. Yes, Mike Tomlin's a great quarterback, a great coach,
Coach,
but
yeah.
my thing is he's average at best when it comes to lately. What
Mhm.
has he done? Yes, he's had a winning season every year. Who cares if you're
Yeah.
not going far in the
You can't
playoffs?
go in front of the playoff. You have one Super Bowl to show for it.
You're basically a team in purgatory
Yeah.
in a way where you're never going to get a steal top 10 pick. No, no, no.
Yeah.
You're going to get a high end pick. It's basically a second round at best
Yeah.
most of the time because you're winning playoff. You're
Yeah.
going to the playoffs. I don't. A lot of these
A lot of this,
organizations.
and you know what the craziest thing is? We're talking about the National Football League coaches here.
Yeah,
Isn't that shock you?
it is
That
shocking.
shocks me. These are supposed to be the best coaches of the best. They should know how to develop players. They should know how to develop. They should know how to create the greatest schemes on earth.
It feels like they don't. There's a disconnect with owners and managers and the head coaches.
1,000%. I
Like,
think the easiest thing to do it would be GM. The owner just signs the checks.
yeah, owner signs a
GM
check.
gets the players with the head coach because the
Yeah,
head coach has to coach them.
because you have to know what are our needs, what do we not need, what quarterback are we looking for, what runs well with our scheme.
And prime example of who's doing it correctly and doing amazingly is the Philadelphia Eagles. They're all connected. Everyone is connected in that building.
They're like the 49ers.
Yeah,
You can have any quarterback back there and you're going to win a game.
like Daniel Jones.
Like
I'm not Daniel Jones. Who's as a starter? Oh, it's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah,
Yeah,
Mac Jones.
crazy.
Mac Jones won a football game.
Mac Jones just started a football game, more or less.
Yeah, it's concerning though, because I don't know. Is Arch Manning good? We don't know
We
still.
don't know. Like Arch Man, it looks like he's like he Arch Man has all this hype. The
Yeah,
hype is what will tear you down because everybody has these big intentions. He was the Heisman favorite at the start of the year. He's played 9 snaps of football in college. Who on God's green earth is saying Arch Manning is going to start his junior year and he is going to tear it up? It's because of
it's
his last name, and that's
last
going to
name
tear
and
you.
media. Yep, that's
He,
scary.
People are forgetting that he doesn't want to go to the NFL right after this year. He
No,
wants to develop as a quarterback. His uncles are Peyton and Eli Manning.
yeah,
If football is a quarterback for sure, is in his blood. It's in the
yeah, for sure,
DNA. They know
for
what he's
sure,
doing. So people are counting Arch Manning out right now, idiots.
absolutely, I
But if
agree.
he's bad when he gets to the NFL, then we'll be okay because he's going to be in the NFL. He's going to be given a shot. Doesn't matter how he plays with these 2 years. It's going to be a little nap. It's going to be a little nepo. But I like Arch. I think Arch carries himself as a good kid.
I agree. I
And I
agree.
think he's in the spotlight and how much eyes are on him for being 20 years old or something like that is tough.
It is.
And yeah, he's starting quarterback for Texas Longhorns, the
Yeah,
biggest, one of the biggest schools in college football.
yeah,
And yeah, he's not playing great. He knows he's not playing great.
yeah.
But you know who could have seen this? He probably already knew that he was going to play good because this is
You're
the
expecting too
first
much.
time he's taken real snaps in college.
Yeah, I think you're expecting too much when you put in all these pressures, the pressure on the young kid. Yes, Arch Manning, I do not feel bad for when you're making a lot of money off of ads. I
Yeah.
don't care. You should be winning football games at that
That
rate.
just comes with his last name, though. Like, he didn't even ask
It's
for that.
stupid. Oh, it's stupid how much pressure they put on the
Like,
pressure.
he's getting he's in commercials with his family.
Yep.
Like, it is actually crazy how much pressure the media and the world has just put on Archman just because he shares the same last name of two great quarterbacks.
Which is stupid. Which is
Like,
stupid. At the
it's
end of the
actually
day,
unlucky for him. It's super unlucky for him. Just wait until Peyton Manning's son.
oh
That's
yeah.
going to be probably more pressure than Arch Manning.
Oh, by a mile. You're
Yeah.
so
But like,
much pressure.
the only reason I feel bad for Arch Manning is because I think he could be a great quarterback.
I do too.
I think Texas knows that he could be a great quarterback. I think he just needs to get over this hump of pressure. And if he gets over the hump of pressure and starts playing, Manning football, he's going to be all right.
You just gotta develop him still.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you get better in
Like they
football.
could have easily developed him in year 1 and 2, but you know who was in front of him? Quinn Ewers, and Quinn Ewers is not even that good either.
Oh, he's
So
not.
they it looks like they can't even develop a quarterback there at Texas. But Arch Manning, he doesn't even really need to get developed. He just go spend a summer with Peyton Manning in the Manning passing camp, and he'll be all right.
Yep.
Or his dad will text Tom Brady, go practice Tom Brady. Like he's gonna be all right. I think at the end of the story, I was just talking blibberish, jabberish, whatever, right there for a second. But
Not bad.
I think Arch Manning is gonna be all right. But we do gotta end this soon. So Jack, any last takes on the games on Sunday or on the weekend?
On the weekend, some good football, a lot of bad football. Like just as like yes, Cowboys won, but it was bad football. It just felt like backyard football where someone's open down the field. Overall, another great week for the NFL though. I think
Yeah,
like overall,
stellar week. 2 weeks in the NFL, absolute cinema.
it's been awesome football. Like certain games have been awesome.
Yeah,
Still a lot of issues with certain NFL teams. You don't know what they are. You're still
that's gonna
trying to
come.
figure it out. And hopefully the Cowboys have a big one coming up. And
The Chicago Bears this week. Caleb Williams.
probably gonna lose. We're gonna lose that game.
Defense can't stop a damn beach ball.
Yeah, Caleb Williams is kind of overrated in my opinion.
It's a rip, but we're not gonna get into that. We need
No,
to
no,
have
no,
this
no, 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 no.
conversation.
He is. But yeah, good solid week.
Yeah.
It's the best time of the year for football.
Yeah, it is the greatest time for football. We got the National Football League in full swing. We got college football in full swing. It's the greatest. And fall weather is the best weather. High school football's in full swing too. St. Paul Patriots.
Oh, look at them.
Let's go.
Let's
Um,
go.
but Jack, I want to say thank you for coming on again. Jack, we might have to do this a weekly thing.
I'm down.
I'm totally down. I think we should do it. Let's do it. I think that's a pretty thing. But thank you, Jack, for coming on. This has been the Daniel Federico Show. I'll see you guys if we're gonna do this every week next week. Ciao.